you take 3 damage from the fire that just barely moves you as you dive out of the way.
Know something is magic. Stay away.
I'm gonna lay on hands on it again. Succeeded. Nice.
Oh man, you got max burst of healing there.
Actually.
Okay. Last pose.
Doesn't really look like there's anything valuable in that.
No. So I'm gonna roll.
No, it's literally just the statue of the skeleton. You don't see it.
What a waste of time and points.
Okay, I'm gonna make a perception check on the door, see if there's any traps on it.
You don't notice any traps, but Velmir, just as you walk through that corner of the room, you actually get swiped at again. I'm assuming that a 24 will hit your AC.
Yeah.
You take 2 points of strength damage.
All those with strength. It is from a 0 modifier. 9.
-1.
Yeah, but within at least 5. Oh, it's gonna go every second damage.
Okay, I'm gonna open this door. Stupid ghost hunter.
So, you swing this door wide, and what you actually see ahead of you is what looks kind of like a ruined bedroom with a really big ornate carpet on it, and a skeleton.
Okay, perception check on this, on the skeleton from here.
And I think we're better off detecting.
From this range, you can't really tell anything about the skeleton.
Okay, well, I'm gonna approach then and check the skeleton.
Alright, so you can
users should step on it.
What were you going to say? What were you going to say, Spencer?
No, just roll me another perception check for actually checking up close now. Yeah, with that, you can tell that it's kind of scorched. Other than that,
Okay, I'm gonna look about the room ceiling and ask the stuff for any traps. And of course, I want to check the skeletons on the line. Well, I want to check for traps.
This rug is very ornate and somehow not damaged from years of isolation. From that, you don't see anything particularly unusual.
What's my little craft on the rug?
It's a rug, all right.
Now, might I recommend you
just flip up.
Now, do you have anything in acrobatics? If you did, I'd suggest jumping over that hole or whatever. Go right there, so that we can skip that square.
Yeah, 10 would be enough to cross. Off across, I think 10. You can also kind of just breezily your way along the edge.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah, you make it. Yeah. So, Don, did you say that you wanted to kind of pick up the corner of the road?
Not pick up, but like flip the edge.
Okay, so are you trying to flip the entire rug over?
No, I'm flipping onto the entire rug. Like means stepping onto the top, but just like the edge without stepping onto.
Okay, so you're picking up the edge of the rug? I just want to make sure I understand this exactly.
I think that's
just as much as I can. Basically, I'm just flipping it over.
Alright, you pick up the edge of the rug and like the hairs on your arm start standing up. There's definitely some energy kind of crackling in the room.
Static.
So you are successfully currently holding on to the corner of the rug though.
Alright, flip.
Alright, you flip the corner of the rug and there's nothing unusual under it. The floor underneath is much cleaner. But this is a big rug, so it just kind of flops back and over in its fully open state.
Alright. And did he happen to when I touched the rug?
Other than you feeling some sort of energy kind of crackling and the hairs on your arms standing on end, nothing in particular.
okay. I'm going to go move over here through. Gonna move over here to check some, make another perception check. Just see if I can. Why can I only roll?
Make a perception check on this room. You're not seeing any traps.
Another way to detect the magic of it, so it's not magic.
Oh wait, did you detect magic on it?
When I did spellcraft was while having like detect magic too. Yes, sorry, I should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's definitely not.
Sorry, I should have.
Okay. And it's
Burning the rug would probably be a bad idea.
Considering the floor is wood, yeah.
We could all go side by side to roll it up. Let's make our way through the room. But do we have a reason to go through the room?
Well, so that goes
there's a door
forward.
over here. There's a door over there.
And there's also covered as well left.
There's also a door up here.
Yeah, but we don't want to go there. There's bad things
The
behind
combat
that.
door or ghost door. Choose.
Okay. I guess we're just rolling a rug up then.
Alright, so yeah, you guys start rolling up the rug. Who's actually rolling up the rug?
Yeah,
I'm helping roll up the rug.
Or kind of getting together and starting to roll up this rug.
I'm helping roll up the rug as well. So
It's getting kind of caught on the door on Duncan here.
and try to poke it with the pitchfork to twist it, you know.
Or if one of you have mage hand to just with. Oh, mage hand is strong enough. Yeah, I totally do that.
Yeah, mage hand's strong enough. So yeah, you managed to swing the door closed.
uh huh.
There you go.
So
My part, you get to handle the rug itself.
And yeah, then you guys start rolling up the rug. It is, however, getting caught on the bed.
we're not really concerned about the bed.
You can tell that the instant you let go, it's just gonna throw again. No.
Do we have something to, like, lock it? I mean, we could open the door, right?
Yeah, you can open the door. Would you like to do so?
I mean, to lock the cupboard from on again.
I mean, it opens toward you guys.
And like, if you guys are holding the rug, I can open the door, and then you can all just jump in the room and save.
Actually, then I hold the rug, then we can jump over it and examine this cupboard, whatever it is.
Number two.
That's a shelf on the wall and a shelf there.
Oh, right.
Alright, so, Nav, are you opening the door?
Yes.
Alright. Swing the door open. And this appears to be the second floor of the foyer. The area that's kind of blocked off here is actually like where the edge of the railing is. And interestingly enough, there's actually a window here that looks like the courtyard.
We'll say first time when we're downstairs.
Okay, so
Window in a vampire castle.
Alright, no, but when you step there, the window explodes and sends shards of glass flying at you. Make a reflex check.
Nice. my turn to do something foolish.
Even the windows explode. Yeah, that's actually enough, so you only take half damage. So you take 1 point of damage. Oh. I get a chunk of glass lodged in your leg or something.
okay.
That sounds more than 1 damage.
It's a small chunk. How about that?
It's tiny.
It's a tiny big chunk. And now it's just an open window.
Okay. But yeah, probably that bed is probably pretty heavy, isn't it?
I mean, if there are two of you working together,
Okay, I'll help. I'll help lift it up. Anyone else?
so you kind of got to reach over the rug that you've rolled up so far in order to kind of grab it. It's kind of hard. You guys could just like walk through the door and let it unfurl behind you. Unless you're trying to
we could just walk down the stairs.
Actually, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just gonna head over here.
Let's just talk that.
Yeah, or gonna be the best one. Sounds good. Yeah, nothing particular happens, although the hairs on your arms were standing up the whole time, except for relatively as scales on his arm.
Yeah.
The energy wasn't enough to make a scale stat on it. That'd be a little terrifying. But yeah, no, but those are actually the curved staircase that head downstairs here. You're staying next to it. And despite the fact the window is shattered inside, a lot of those ramples and stuff are still covering the open hole where the window is.
Okay, well, can you reveal this area up here, or... Because it just kind of...
like the courtyard?
Yeah, we should be able to see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's still the same courtyard. It's just
Okay.
from above that.
Oh, I didn't realize that that was actually where the wall ended.
Yeah, that's this whole middle area is courtyard.
Yeah. No, I didn't realize that this was a wall. I thought there was more forward ahead, up there. Or something like that. Okay, in any case, I'm gonna go move over to here, look inside,
Just
and...
quickly, ghost updates. Is the ghost still up there or have it moved?
So you kind of sweep around with the technique for a bit, and it's kind of hard to tell for a second. Then you realize that's because it's below you, and it seems to be coming. It seems to be about here, below the floor.
You might peek out through the floor then to try.
Okay, well, I apparently can't spot any traps or anything, so I'm gonna move into here.
You actually, before you head in, I'm just going to point out that you do see a skeleton and some bookshelves. That's about what you managed to see from the doorway. And the skeleton happens to have 3 arrows taken.
Okay, I'm gonna make a perception check to see if I can spot any traps, as I enter the room, that sort of stuff.
Alright, so then you enter the room, and this appears to be a library of some sort. It's got this big pillar in the center.
If there are arrow traps, I have a bonus against non-magical projectiles.
And it's true, you do.
Maybe just let me cautiously step in a few feet.
My reflex save is still +7.
Might also be a normal class save.
Yeah, but like my AC against magical stuff, like projectiles, is pretty high.
Mine's 19.
Okay, so
Or
we're-
20, actually.
Well, you walk up to the pillar. The pillar opens up, and it seems to be just columns of arrows all around, and it begins firing. So the two of you that are inside, so let's see how many arrows fire each of you. Oh boy. What number is it? I've got them all covered. Alright. Yeah, so Ralagil, you go first. 15 misses, 18 misses, and 22, I assume, hits.
It does hit.
Alright, so you dodge 2 arrows, and the third one lodges in your back for first damage. And then Nava, you get 3 arrows shot at you. 21, does that hit your non-magical projectiles? 1, 29, yeah, that hits. Jesus. And then 22, that also hits. You get 3 arrows lodged in you immediately. Well, 1 damage, plus 3 damage, plus 2 damage. So that's going to be 6 damage that you take from arrows hitting my minion.
Gas is getting the health rate down.
And the arrow pillar is rotating and preparing to fire again. You guys get around it again.
Okay, is there any visible mechanism to disable?
Yes, but it's going to be firing at you the whole time.
Okay, what
I
if...
would jam something at the top, but it's going to be challenging to do under fire.
How tall is the pillar?
It reaches to the ceiling, so probably about 7-8 feet.
Okay. And how long would it take to jam something in there, or?
It would